Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing my Christmas 2025 decor haul for Christmas. I am so excited. I thought I wasn't gonna get very much as I've got everything out. I forgot I got certain things and I've accumulated a lot more than what I thought I did, but I'm so excited to be sharing with you today what I've got for this year to just add on to my additional decor that I already have. I am just so excited. I always decorate with lots of red and white, some pops of green. I used to do lots of just like pinks and gold and things like that, but I've transitioned into the red and white and I really love that decor style. So let's go ahead and jump on into what I got. I'm just gonna kind of start and just tell you where things are from, what stores, and how much I paid for stuff. First thing I got was this long lumbar pillow. It is very soft and just good quality, you can tell. I got it from Ross and I paid $9.99 for this. And this actually, along with some sheets I got, started a idea to do red in my room this year, which made it so I did get a little bit more than I thought I was going to, just because I needed to get a few things for that, because normally I did do a pink tree in my room, but this year I wanted to do the red and Waverly's gonna do pink in her room. So this is probably gonna go on my bed and I'm so excited about it. I haven't loved my tree topper that I've had for the last couple of years for my big tree, so I wanted to find a red bow. It's hard to find a red bow I like. I found some at Walmart that I liked, but they ended up being all sold out. So I ended up getting this one from Target and it was, I believe, $15, maybe $10. We'll see if I like it or if I end up using a different one. We're gonna kind of see. So this is I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it. I did keep all the receipts so I can return anything that I don't like because I just don't know, but we're gonna try a bow for the tree topper this year. Then me and my husband, so some of this I got when we were out of town and then others I've just been shopping around our house, but we ended up going to Utah, Salt Lake area for our anniversary, me and my husband. So of course I wanted to do some Christmas shopping and I've been on the hunt for some good quality red pillows, and not necessarily full like Christmas theme, but just like red pillows that I could use for Christmas and then Valentine's Day, maybe 4th of July. So I ended up picking up these from TJ Maxx HomeGoods. It was a combo. They were $29.99 for this set of 2. Really good quality, and I've been wanting to get a set of 4 pillows, 2 for my big couch, 2 for my smaller couch. Just I really love the full look of pillows, so I ended up actually grabbing 2 sets of these, and I just loved that they had the little pop of white, but that it wasn't pulling super Christmas, so I could use it for multiple holidays, and then if I wanted to I could get maybe a few other holiday themed pillows to pair with these. So I'm really excited about these. They do have the removable covers, which is really nice because I really should start buying covers online so that way I stop spending so much money on pillows, but then also I can have more of a space for them too, because it's hard to store all of these pillows, I will say. So back behind is just the other set of them, so 4 all together. And then I also grabbed this blanket, and I also thought this was perfect. I could use it for any of the holidays that I had mentioned earlier. I really love doing that with like the red decor because I feel like I can use it for so many things, and I've kind of just caught on to that as the years have gone on. But this was $24.99, and I'm glad that I ended up getting another blanket because I ended up leaving one of my blankets at the hotel, and I am so sad about it, and it was like one of my white ones. I do have other white blankets, but I'm very sad that I left that one at the hotel. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention that was from TJ Maxx HomeGoods as well, so I got both of those from there. So that's everything on that side. So I haven't been loving the ribbon on my tree. Last year is, I like thought I heard something last year, so I wanted to get something a little bit wider. So this is a wired ribbon. We're gonna see once I start putting it on the tree if I like it. But this was from Hobby Lobby at $13.99, and of course it was 50% off. And I grabbed 2 of them, have the receipt, so if I get like decorating, I'm only gonna open one at a time. If I hate it, I'll return this one and maybe get a different one, we'll see. But I just kind of wanted to play around with a different like ribbon and see if I like that more. I also wanted to pour more red into my Christmas tree. I did a lot of like red and white stripes and I liked that, but it just got to be really busy. So I think I'm gonna do more of a red and white theme and then maybe add in pops of stripes, or I might go more of the striped route in my bedroom. We're gonna kind of see as I start to decorate what I want to do. But I did grab some ornaments, so we'll kind of see where things end up going at. I have an idea, but we'll see for sure when I start to decorate. So as you guys know, the bells have been all the trend, so I went ahead and grabbed this one from Ross. It was $11.99 and I decided it was pretty. I could add it like in my centerpiece of the table, just on one of my shelves, lots of places. So I went ahead and grabbed this and I just thought it was cute, and I feel like I had a hard time finding a lot of bells while we were in Utah, so I forgot that I had got this. So I'm glad that I ended up picking this up in Ross here in town, so that way I have at least one bell. So we'll see if I end up getting more. I might stop by Hobby Lobby again before I start decorating, just to see what they have. And then something else that kind of sparked the interest to do the red theme in my room was finding these sheets. They say happy holidays, ho 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 with Santa, and I just thought they were really pretty and cute. You can kind of, I think, see a little bit better on here. I'll show you. But I really liked the way these looked. I got this from Ross as well, and they were $17.99, which I feel like is not bad for some sheets because I feel like it's so hard to find them. So I'm really excited to do this. I've never gone this like all out with my decor, so I'm really excited to see how it turns out. I wanted to get some new hand towels this year because I feel like I just didn't have enough, I remember last year. So I picked these up from Ross as well. They're just like solid red and then white stripe and then more white and then red stripes. And there were so many, and I kind of like wish I got another set while I was in Utah, but I couldn't remember exactly which ones I had bought at home, so I didn't want to buy any more. So these were $5.99 from Ross, and I just thought they were nice, and I really like to get the ones that I can actually use, so that way they're kind of just like a useful type of decor, but they add a good pop of color. And then these are from Target, and they were the Wonder Shop. They were 30% off, I believe. I can't remember how much they were. I want to say originally they were $15 maybe. Oh, they came with hooks. I didn't even know that. But these are some of like the flocked ornaments that are like red, and I just thought maybe I'd want to use them in my room, or maybe I'd want to add them for like a bit of texture in here. So we're gonna kind of see. My main purpose of buying them was for my bedroom, just because I don't have any like enough red ornaments for there. So that was my initial thought. Like I said, we're gonna kind of play around and see where they fully end up, because maybe I'll just go more red and white stripe in my bedroom. We'll kind of see. And then I do have a lot of red and white striped picks for my big tree, so I wanted to grab a few just like solid red, but a lot of them like I wasn't loving because I wanted them to kind of be sparkly. They're like stuck together, so I ended up grabbing 5 of these like berry type picks. I like that you can like fluff them out, make them bigger, and kind of just fill a hole here and there. So these were $1.99, and of course that 50% off, and we'll see if I end up needing more. I think I do have a few of the solid berries at home already, so I just wanted to get a few more, and if I don't end up using them on this tree, I can always use them in the other tree. So that was kind of my goal, and that's what's kind of nice about having the red decor, is I can use it in so many different places that it is nice. So I'm glad that I'm kind of going that route in my bedroom as well. So these were also the Wonder Shop ornaments. They are a pack of 50, and they just have a couple of different styles of the ornaments, and I just thought that it would be, you know, nice, shatterproof, because I do have little kids, so you know, always messes. So I just thought this would be a nice variety to have. I want to say these were $20, and then with the 40% off Was I saying 30? I think everything was 40% off. 30 to 40% off, I believe, yesterday when I was there. So good little find that I found, and I'm excited to kind of decorate with these. So these I specifically did buy for my big tree, and they're just a bigger ornament, which I feel like I did need more just red, like I've talked about, and just ornaments in general, because if you're new, last year this was my first time ever using this tree. I used to have a 6.5 foot tree, so it was a lot smaller, and that's the tree that's in my bedroom now. And then this is a 7.5 foot tree, and it's a lot bigger. And I didn't buy any new ornaments last year because this was our first time living in this house. So I decided this year I did want to get some bigger ornaments. So I got some solid red ones with some different designs just to add some different like textures, and then they can reflect light, things like that. So these are from Hobby Lobby. Originally were $23.98 and then 50% off. I always wait to buy things until they're 50% off at Hobby Lobby. There's no sense of buying it full price. Okay, and then back behind me you can see that I got, oh gosh, it's really big, this big picture of Santa. It's gonna be kind of hard to see in the frame, but I have been wanting something for our wall where I have the picture of the flowers. For fall, I just put a garland over it, and I really hated it. So next year I'm going to find a different piece of artwork. It just wasn't my favorite. So I'm really excited to have this piece. We just had a Burlington open up not too far away from us. So I was like, yes, I am getting this. I absolutely love this, and it was for a good price. So I got it. It was for $19.99, which I thought it was a good deal for how big this is. Now that I think about it, I thought I got something else from Burlington, but I can't remember. So maybe I did, maybe I didn't, or maybe I said something was from somewhere else and it wasn't. But the last thing that I believe I got were these 3 big ornaments, and I might end up going and getting another pack of these because, like I said, this tree's a lot bigger. I feel like there's a lot more holes. Sorry, I got a phone call, but I feel like I said, this tree has a lot more holes. Like, this tree isn't even fully fluffed yet, and I feel like I just needed something else. So I got these to really fill some of the big holes. We'll see if I need to add a few more, but these were from Hobby Lobby, originally $32.99 for, of course, I got them for the half off. So I just thought that it would be a nice little like change and just something different on the tree that was a little bit bigger. I also forgot to mention that I got the Mrs. Meyer's hand soap for the holiday season, and this is the peppermint scent, so I wanted to show that I got this. I also got the Mrs. Meyer's peppermint multi-surface cleaner. I love having these holiday scents. It just makes it seem more festive and just more like the holiday when you have these scents, and this one smells so good. So that is my decor haul for 2025 for Christmas. I absolutely love everything that I got, and I'm so excited to see how it ends up like turning out, and I'm just so excited. So from here on out, we are going to be having some decorating videos, so be sure to make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of the future decorating videos coming soon, so you can see how I end up decorating with all of this new decor. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!